down the length of those tables, and we'll be ready to go. We have Mr. Phil Baylor coming up to tell us all about it. Woo-hoo!
Hey, good morning. So you all ready to make some history this morning?
Oh, yeah.
My name's Bill, and I'm the Vice President of Operations here at the Tech Museum. How many of you have been here before? All right, we need more hands, Okay, how many of you wanted to be here before? All right, that's right. So, what's your name? Sammy, and where are you from? From Clovis, California. Did you know you were going to make history when you get out this morning? Well, you are going to make history in just a few minutes. We have over 9.3 million people just in the States that are going to participate in this at 10:18 this morning. The largest earthquake drill in history. So thank you for being here. So, I'm going to move back up here. So 18.4 million people globally are going to participate with us. You see the countries and the states listed up there. But before we begin, I'd like to introduce Naomi from our wonderful friends over at the American Red Cross. So Naomi.
Thank you for welcoming us here today. I put you a quick poll. Who here has a smartphone or has somebody in the family with a smartphone? Raise your hand. Awesome. How many of you have heard of the American Red Cross Earthquake app? Okay, great. A few people then. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about some of the special features here. So the reason we created it, most people get the information now from the smartphone apps. It's a bigger and bigger thing, so we want to be part of the bandwagon. And one thing we're really excited about with this is, you can see here, it gives you some instructions on what to do before, during, and after an earthquake. So now we all know, what do you do during an earthquake? Perfect. Rock, cover, and hold on. We'll be practicing that in about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Okay, we've got 4 minutes to go. All right. The other thing I want to point out is that it tells you what to do before an earthquake as well. So what are some things you can do to prepare? And also what to do immediately after an earthquake. The other really cool thing about it is the toolbox. So, or actually the toolkit, sorry. So in the toolkit you have a few special things. I'll see if I can get them going on my phone here. So one thing it has is a strobe light. Is it working? Can you see that? Okay, what would you need for a strobe light for? 6 signals, maybe you need some help. The other thing it has also for signaling is an alarm. Can you all hear that? Excellent. And the one thing that might be really great for you guys is the I'm safe feature. So you can preset it here. You can see there, you can preset your safe message. So you can say I'm okay or I'm doing good, whatever you want to say. And you can also preset what people you want to see this message. So you can set it through Twitter, through your Facebook account, through IM messaging, and through your email. So you do that beforehand, and if you're after an earthquake, you want to let everybody you know that you're okay. That's how you send it out. And other thing I want to point out too is, we're really big on preparedness. So not knowing what to do during an earthquake is great, but also being ready for it is what we're really trying to get people to do now. So here we have some lists what to do to get ready. So you want to have a kit. You want to have a plan, and you want to practice, be informed to know what to do, what to do during an earthquake, and also what to do afterwards, and get trained in CPR and first aid and all of that. So one great thing I want to point out about the Make a Plan feature is that you assign duties for your family members. So if you want to, you can go home today and set this up for yourself. So you can put your mom and your dad in there, your brothers, even your dog, and then you can assign certain things that you want them to do. So maybe mom's in charge of, getting some small bills or getting the water. Maybe dad can be in charge of getting dehydrated ice cream, whatever you want your kids. And you can set tasks for yourself to do as well. And when you're done with that, you can email it to your whole family. And, you might want to talk about it before you do that, but it's a way of getting started. And last but not least, Some other features we have is you can see when there's been an earthquake in the area. So you can set it for a certain level of intensity. So if you set it for really low, you'll see that there's a lot of tremors all the time. If you can set it for something higher, then you only know when something big is happening in the area. You can also test yourself. So see how much you know. All right. All right, we got a minute to go. Somebody counting down?
I want to say, Natalie, thanks a lot. Tim Richard, president of the track meet. You guys ready to make history? All right, so thanks so much for coming. It's a very important thing. And am I ready to throw the grants around the floor or not? Hold on a second. All right, go ahead.
This is the Great California Shakeout. We're joining millions of Californians in the largest earthquake drill in U.S. history. Practice now so you can protect yourself during a real earthquake. This is an earthquake drill. Right now, drop, cover, and hold on. Take cover under something sturdy to protect yourself from objects being hurled across the room. Hold on to it until the shaking stops. If you can't get under something, stay low. Protect your head and neck with your arms. Now, look around. What objects might fall or be thrown at you in an earthquake if you should secure your place now? Find a strong earthquake may trigger tsunami. If you're near the beach during an earthquake, drop cover and hold on. Then walk quickly to high ground when the shaking stops. This drill is over. Thank you for taking part in the Great California.
Alright, great job everybody. So today when you go home, I want you to download the app if you have it and start practicing with your family and start creating a plan. Go to the app store and you can find it right there. One last thing, we also have a first aid app. So go to this and we'll tell you some basic things to do for first aid. Thank you.
Alright folks, you just had participated in history. Before you all leave, we do want to thank the grand hosts for our wonderful quake cottage. If you haven't seen that yet, it's right outside the front door. Make sure you check that out. That's what it looks like. And make sure you get your participation stickers, and downstairs visit a bunch of different programs in our lower level. So thank you all for being here this morning.